On this episode, we're going to clean the garage some more because it's still a filthy mess. We're going to open our Metabo 12-inch miter saw and install wonderful Harbor Freight hardware bins so I can organize all my loose nuts and bolts, the ones outside of my head. So I only have block wall in this garage, so we're going to drill it with our hammer drill. Got our lovely hearing protection because I'm an old man and I listen to my music a little quieter than I used to. What else do we need? Yes, Tapcon concrete screws. That's what we're going to use for this project. So let's open up our parts rack and mark our holes. We're not going to use any fancy science here. We're just going to put it up there and drill the holes. All right, now we have one hole. 8 mounting screws, and this thing is on there. I didn't strip out any of the Tapcon screws for once, which is nice. While I'm hanging these trays, I'm gonna take this opportunity to talk a little bit about politics. I'm not gonna convince anybody one way or another to say what I did. I voted for our lovely libertarian candidate that actually made it to the ballot this time. That was pretty nice. And more importantly, I voted without a mask, which was a glorious sensation, if I do say so myself. And everybody was nice and nobody was rude about it. So I think deep down, most people realize that this mask nonsense is, well, exactly that, nonsense. Alright, everyth's installed. It seems to be pretty solid. I'm just going to use it to throw bolts in, so I don't need it to be too robust, but it is cheap Chinese plastic. They have these little places here to put some labels in, which is pretty cool. I like that. So yeah, this is definitely one of the gems from Harbor Freight. Another gem is my retractable extension cord. That thing's awesome. I love it. Next up, let's open our Metabo compound miter saw, which we got on sale at Lowe's for $199. $199 is, it's a little, oh, sorry, scratching my ass on video, a little expensive, so I have some substantial amount of buyer's remorse. I don't like spending that much money, but I needed a compound miter saw around the house. I keep borrowing saws from people, which is awesome. I'm happy to borrow them, but getting the saw, bringing it back, getting the saw, bringing it back, just buy one. I need it, I use it enough, just buy one. Kind of like a car hauler. That's next on the list. So let's open that up and see if we can't cure some of my buyer's remorse. Well, I need about 4 of these because that took no time at all to fill up. It's disappointing, but it's better than the cardboard box all this stuff was in. Much later than I wanted, everything's finally clean. So now we can open our saw. Well, that's it. Overall, saw looks pretty nice. Looks like it was worth the 200 bucks. You know, how's it compare to Harbor Freight? Hopefully better. I like the Metabo drill and angle grinder I have, or I should say Hitachi, which is now Metabo. Metabo, however you say it. Alright, fun times.